What's going on, guys? I wanted to share with you today. I watched, or not really watched, but I listened to a video on YouTube that I downloaded to listen to while I was at work, and it was a Tony Robbins video about focus, and I highly recommend it. I'm going to put the link down in the description so you can give it a listen. It's not actually even a video, it's just I think it's just a picture of him and him talking. And I listen to a lot of stuff while I work, and this video or talk in particular really hit me. Talking about you really need to be super aware of your state so that you can choose what things to focus on, and that can change your entire mood, can change your entire day. And the thing about that is that really hit me is when I'm focused on the right things and my state is in a good place, then I can be the best person I can be, and that's going to affect the way I interact with other people, and that in turn will affect their lives, and it could be negative or positive depending on where you're at. And it also affects your work and anything that you're doing. And I found that it was really eye-opening on that particular topic, because I don't always have the best state of mind, and I don't always focus either on where I should be focusing. And I know this podcast was going to be about gaming and tech and also life stuff, but so far it's only been life stuff, because I feel like there's just so much to be said about figuring life out and being basically a master at life, which who is really a master at life? I guess everybody who's successful, but the average person can be successful in life. Like, anybody can be successful in life, no matter what your circumstances are, where you come from, the way you were born, the way you grew up. I mean, anybody can really be successful when you do things the right way and never give up on yourself, and always try to be the best person you could possibly be. And I don't want to ramble, but I wanted to share that. Definitely go check out that video. I'm going to put the link in the description, as I said. And guys, you really need to not just push positivity, like some people say. Like, you can push positivity, like, just be positive, don't stop being positive, do it, yeah, you can be like that, and eventually your brain will say, okay, I can push all this positivity, but it's not making me positive. It's not helping me, Like, when things suck, they suck. And things can suck, but you can still find something good in it. I mean, if you're having a really crappy day, or if things aren't going right, then you need to flip your focus around and stop focusing on what's bad, and say, okay, what's something I can think about and concentrate on that is good? Like, what's going for me right now that is good? And don't just say, oh, everything sucks, nothing's going good, just because of that particular day or that particular situation. You need to go and think, what can I think about that brings me joy, that's going good? And just hold on to that and think about that. And it could be many things. It could be like a huge thing, like remembering the fact that we live in probably the best era right now, and especially for people that are younger, they got so much time ahead of them to do amazing things, and it's a great era to be successful and go out there and get it, because you can go out there and use the internet to become whatever you want to become and do whatever you want to do more than ever. And there's much worse times. Like, think about it. Like, we're not in World War II right now. We're not stuck in a Nazi concentration camp. We're not I don't know, we're not living in the 1930s during the Depression. You thought the crash that we had in 2008 and 9 was bad. We're not living back then in the Great Depression. You know, we could have grown up in a broken home. We could have had major struggles growing up. Everybody does. But we all have a choice. You can think about what's good and asking yourself the questions, what can I do to fix this situation? Or what's good about this situation? Like, is there anything I can grasp onto that's good? Even if it's the big picture, like it being a great era to live in. Or the fact that you live in a free country if you're in America. Or any other, you know, free country where you can make your own decisions and do what you want to do. If you ask yourself those questions, you know, what can I do to fix this? You know, what do I have to look forward to? What are the steps? Because if you ask yourself those questions, your brain's going to find an answer. And if you can't find an answer in your own head, you've got resources, people, the internet. If you're religious, Jesus Christ can give you the answers. So that's just something that I really want to focus on, and in that talk he gives you a good exercise to do every day to try and awaken your mind and start your day with your focus in the right spot, so that you can go out there and just crush it and try to do things good from the get-go, from like the start of your day. And I'm going to start trying to do that. And if you're checking me out on social media, if you're following me on Twitter and Instagram, I would like to try and take these things that I'm learning and put them out there. So if you don't necessarily find the same talks that I've found, then maybe you might find them through me. So if you follow me on Twitter, it's @thegreenmech.tv, and on Instagram it's just @thegreenmech. Actually, everywhere else besides Twitter is @thegreenmech. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, I stream on Mixer, but I haven't been lately. But it's not like my account's gone or anything. I'm still there. That's how you can find me, guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you who enjoys this podcast. Even if you didn't like it, I appreciate that you're here and checked it out. If you did like it and anybody else you think needs to hear it, please share it. It's takes 2 seconds and it could really help somebody out. You never know. So thanks for listening, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day and stay awesome, because every one of you can do awesome things. Catch you later.